Hey guys, in this video we're going to solve the problem you see on your screen here. A line passes through 3, -7 and 2, -4. Write the equation in slope-intercept form for this line. Now you may recall our previous video told us how to do this. If you're given a problem where you only have 2 coordinates, there are 3 steps you can take to get that information turned into slope-intercept form. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The first step is to find the slope of the 2 points. The second step is to write this information in point-slope form. That's what the PSF stands for. And then the third and final step is to convert it to slope-intercept form, or SIF. I was just abbreviating so you didn't have to see me poorly writing all across the screen here. But let's take a look at step 1. Find the slope. Well, we know to find the slope of a line, we use the slope formula. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And in order to get our variables, we have to label our coordinates as x1, y1, and x2, y2. So let's go ahead and substitute in what these are equal to. y2 minus y1, otherwise known as -4 minus -7. And I accidentally wrote another 4 there, my bad. -4 minus -7, there we go. Over x2 minus x1, or 2 minus 3. So let's see what we get. 4 minus -7. Well, that may as well say plus. The 2 lines combine to form a plus sign. -4 plus 7 gets us 3. And in our denominator, 2 minus 3, we get -1. Well, 3 over -1, that could be simplified to just be written as -3, right? So that is our slope, our m value, if you will. So that's step 1 down. We found the slope. Let's go ahead and start looking at how to write this in point-slope form. Well, point-slope form, we know is y, I know that accidentally looked like an x, but y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And there's 3 variables we have to fill in: y1, m, x1. We have all that information right here and right here. Now, fun fact, it wouldn't technically matter if you use the other point instead, but since we already have this one labeled as x1, y1, I'm just going to use it. So y minus y1, I see y1 is -7, so minus -7, I'm going to consider minus a negative just to be plus, so that's how I'm going to write it. I think it'll be a little bit easier for us. Equals m, or -3, times x minus x1, which I see is 3. Okay, step 2 down. I wrote it in point-slope form. Now finally, I want to go ahead and convert that to slope-intercept form. As you may recall, there's 2 steps to converting a point-slope form to slope-intercept, and the first of those is to distribute. We take this number on the outside of the parentheses and multiply it inside the parentheses. So -3 times x, or -3x, and then -3 times -3, otherwise known as +9. And on this side of the equation, we still have y plus 7. The only other step to converting is getting y by itself. So in other words, subtract 7 from both sides. Since this is adding 7, we are going to do the opposite of that, or its inverse operation, and subtract. And we get y all on its own equals -3x, and then 9 minus 7 gives us 2. So there is our equation. Y equals -3x plus 2. We finished our last step. We have it written in slope-intercept form, and we're done. Now, I said in that last video, when we were first introducing this, that it seemed like a really long process, but it really wasn't. Take a look at that. I even went through the steps of explaining, and it still only took us about 4.5 minutes to go through all of that work. That'll happen to you guys. You're going to realize this gets a lot faster to work on as you get some practice with it too. All right, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for watching.